It's week 3 of the National Football League, and we'll see the Voyagers' speedy running back. He's coming off a great week, reaching triple digits in yards with a collection of touchdowns. It's the Voyagers and the Oilers, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
Well, they love their football in the East Bay, and the NFL has once again returned to Oakland, California. Today it's week... Two weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
And he's off to a fantastic start to the season. Already 8 touchdown passes in just his first 2 weeks of the year. Now, I don't think that's a pace he's going to be able to sustain, but at the very least, he's got this offense humming here to start things out.
16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down. On play action, they'll throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. When you look at this defense, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers, takeaways they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Gotta like what we're seeing from him so far in this game. This is the 3rd game of the season, and he's already accumulated an AFC Offensive Player of the Week award in this young year. Yeah, week 2 was his. The announcement came Wednesday that he got that award. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Only able to gain a couple there, and it's second down. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And on now is the punter. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback. Well, he did go 2-2 in the last ball game. Well, actually, he went 2-2-1, with the 1 being the victory. Yeah. That's the bottom line there. But wasn't it funny at practice? He threw one when we were watching, threw an interception, and the defense got on him a little bit, good-naturedly. But it let them know, you got to cut down those interceptions. We can't bail you out all the time. Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. But as you said, they got the win in that effort last week. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. That's some good hard running there as he pushes his way forward for about 5. Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns. And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground. A running back taking control of the game. That's what I like to see. Hold on, an old coot? Coot, C-O-O-T. I'll look that up later. They'll run on first down. It's Baker. There he goes, right side. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. 67 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there.
His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Voyagers are on the board first here this afternoon. So that a great sequence for these guys to begin the ball game. They force the punt on one end, then come right down the field and score on the other.
And that's a great example of leaning on each other and building a little momentum that way. How about the defense forcing the punt? Turns it over to the offense with confidence, and they take it downfield and score.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. They'll set up a throw. And Watson has it right side. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Back to throw here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Watson. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Here is 3rd and 5. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. And they'll send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Caught, right side, it's Lewis. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw again. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. They'll look to throw again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Baker. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory.
Holding offense.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that,
and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. They'll drop to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Mills. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. yards. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Back to throw. Buying time to his left. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. So they bring out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Fighting through. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
And that's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Little underneath throw into the hands of Walker. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
2nd and 5. He finds his man, complete. It's Holloway. First target, first catch, and a 1st down. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Lewis. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. They'll set up to throw. He's got his man. It's Curse. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Baker. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They'll look to throw here. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. And the sack leads to roughly a loss of 6, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Now back to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Back-to-back great plays defensively. Get the sack on 1st and goal. A great job in coverage there. All of a sudden, they're at 3rd and goal from further back than when they started.
And the really good play callers look ahead and down and distance sequence. Now he's got
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him.
And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, In 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This is Hamilton. He's got it. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Back to throw now on first down.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Now a 2nd and 10.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And his throw is incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. He usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points in the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer. But he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
And he's got his man on the out route. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's a give up the middle. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
His logic with the air attack has gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
They're going to look to throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season.
And the Oilers are back within a score.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
This taken in at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Complete. This is Lewis. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
He'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Mills. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 47. On play action, they'll throw. Throw left side, complete. That's Baker. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. Open man, this is Lewis. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. They'll set up a throw. This is caught. Touchdown! What a great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. He'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. He hits his target, left side, Watson. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And that one to the right side and incomplete. And they bring their punter out there now. They'll boot it away from about his 35. And they'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Time for a look around the NFL here in Week 3 of the new year.
And we will skip the highlights show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a 1st down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. They'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Mills. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They run the counter. Baker. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. He's got it. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Let's take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So that now 6 touchdowns for him on the ground here so far this year, Charles. And it's week 3. What kind of a season might he be embarking on?
Well, we both know it helps to have fresh legs early. And they're going to ride him a lot as this year goes on. But one other thing to keep in mind, as you keep having success, you actually have built up some momentum. Your body responds to that as well. So I see no reason for this to slow down anytime soon.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He finds his man complete. That's Holloway. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll set up to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Lewis. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
7 yards left for second down. Ball at the 10.
They'll look to throw here. He finds his man, complete. That's Holloway. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. They'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. With his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. So that one a long 11-play drive.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
And now out comes Houston.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Now back to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They'll look to throw again. Under pressure, and down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
The flag comes in. It's incomplete. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that one go. So since that last play got nothing, they'll go ahead and decline the penalty, and that forces a 4th down situation.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. On first down, Baker.
And taken down just shy of the 40.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Out of the gun now on third down. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. So possession goes over here on the punt. Houston set to take over. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. They'll look to throw here on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Back to throw again. And quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's got some space here. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 105 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. He finds his man complete. That's Holloway. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that'll bring up 2nd down. On play action, they'll throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down. Back to throw here. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his throw here is incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 8. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds. A gain of 32 that time. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Oilers are able to cut into that deficit.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And it looks like this one won't work out. Hans team able to secure the football. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure now this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Now, aren't I though?
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him, and after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. And they cannot do anything to stop the clock defensively. 3 straight wins to start the campaign now.
And this is where a team privately, within the confines of their own room, their meeting rooms, the locker room, they start to think to themselves, we're pretty good. We should be a playoff team.
A lot more was on the line in this one than just defending your home field, CD. They defend their home field against a division rival and get the victory. So this